Too loud, dickhead.
We're back live from Podcast Junkies in Boca Raton, Florida. NFL is finally starting, so we don't have to talk about futures and all this other bullshit that Mons hates.
Good.
Yeah, he's very excited. We talked college football yesterday on our additional episode, so we don't really have to talk about that unless you want to. And we have a very special guest. We had one of his other workers here a long time ago, C-Level Suite, David from Winnable. David, what's your actual role title at Winnable?
I am the head of creator acquisition at Winnable, so I'm the one reaching out. You know, it's kind of the sales, right? Reaching out to all the creators, trying to get them on board at Winnable, telling them why we're the best platform out there.
Awesome. Yeah, we've loved working with you. We're happy to have you on. I know this would be great banter today.
So months ago, you took one look at him and was like, "Yeah, I want him," and reached out.
Yeah.
I think it was more of a Dan. I think it was more of a Dan thing.
Was it Dan or you?
It was me, probably. I believe it was me, actually. Yeah. But I took a look at him and I was like, dude,
What a Jew!
one of my Jewish brothers.
More Jews on the platform, the better. Awesome. Well,
Mazel tov.
here we go. We're going to be talk. We already talked ice cream pre-show with Vic there. Maybe we'll talk about some sprinkles that you have for the weekend.
Some sprinkles.
We should do a sprinkles segment. I'm going to write that down. Sprinkles.
Write it down.
Sprinkle parlays.
Sprinkles.
All right, but first up, Vic, if you get the time
Yes,
on the
sir.
clock. Thank you, brother. First up, big news in the trade front. I know you have nothing to say about it, so we'll see if David does. Micah Parsons leaving your division and going to my Packers. We'll start with that. What are your thoughts on that? Does that make us a Super Bowl contender, playoff team? Nothing? Are you happy about it? What are your thoughts?
Oh, wow. Well, so I mean, it's going to obviously help you guys. It helps Green Bay, but your defense, in my opinion, is still a little Swiss cheese. That's all you really have.
Not like you ran up the scoreboard on us on the playoffs or anything.
No, we don't. Yeah, the Eagles don't know how to run up the scoreboard whatsoever.
Well, no, you guys do. I mean, you did.
I was being sarcastic. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy to see him leave our division. I think it's a TBD in my opinion. Honestly, who won that trade? It's hard to tell. It's very difficult to hit at such a high clip. You know, in the draft. I believe they'll be late first rounds, so it's even harder. It's not like they're gonna be top 10 picks. You know, I don't see Green Bay being anywhere in the, they'll be 20 up at minimum. They're gonna be a playoff team the next, 2 years. So they're gonna be late first round picks, and who knows with those. So I think Green Bay honestly kind of won the trade, but if Dallas can do something with them, but I just don't see Jerry Jones being like a Howie Roseman, finessing those picks, using them as trade bait.
That's a good point.
To flip them and make magic happen, because that's what Howie does. Jerry's going to just keep them and draft with them, in my opinion. So a late round first, I don't know.
I mean, Kenny Clark's a solid player. I'm sad he's gone, but it's Micah Parsons, a top 3 defender. I'm sure you're happy he's out of the division for being an Eagles fan.
He's out of the division, and he's a game wrecker, right? I mean, it's like a Myles Garrett. There's guys that go on the field that can make a difference, and it's so hard to find a guy like that can make
at that age too. I mean, like Garrett and TJ just got big deals, but they're like 29, 30. Not saying they're not going to be good the next couple of years, but Mike is 26, so we never make a trade like that. I'm very happy that they, and they only gave up 2 picks, which was kind of crazy. I thought they'd have to give up like 5 picks total to get it.
Totally, and not only that, it's not just that trade that you guys made. You also drafted a receiver you haven't done. I feel like Green Bay is kind of taking a shift where it's like this recipe of just hitting every time. You had Brett Favre and then you went to Aaron Rodgers. These are, it's an anomaly. That doesn't happen. You ask any team if they would want that, they would say absolutely, right? Now you got Love. I think he's good, but he's, again, TBD, right? What's he going to do? So he's usable, right? He's a good quarterback. There
was no real like superstar on the team, and now they have one, and they got a lot of young guys that they're not paying. So I think it was worth the swing. It makes them, in my opinion, definitely a playoff team. I'm not going to say Super Bowl, even though I'm a fan of the team, but we were kind of on the fence with the playoffs, depending on who you ask. So I think they're definitely a playoff team. I want to hear kind of your opinion now, hearing David's analysis of the trade, which I I liked your analysis being an Eagles fan there.
I think that the trade definitely does make them more of a playoff team than they were, but again, it doesn't, like I've been telling you off camera, for the last week, like it doesn't really move the needle that far for me. It doesn't. Like,
but the threat in their division is Detroit. Detroit doesn't have Ben Johnson now, so throwing a guy that can
And they lost their center.
to disrupt the offense, Detroit offense, that could be the needle mover to help them win the division. Right.
Yeah. If they don't make the playoffs, it's a failure.
Oh yeah,
it's a
100%.
super failure of a
100%.
season.
I was not sure going into the season. Now their odds have gone up. I mean, he's going to be a difference maker. And again, they don't really pay anybody else outside of Jordan Love. That's kind of it. And Rashawn Gary now is going to get a lot less pressure. So
well, you better win the division, or not win the division, but make the playoffs, because I don't want Dallas to have those picks.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So what do you? I mean.
I told you, I don't think that it really moves the needle for me all that much. If they don't make the playoffs, it's a super failure of a season.
100%.
If the Packers with this trade, I think the only thing it really does is moves them from being, in my mind, what was a wild card team to now, if they get bumped in the divisional round, that's still a decent season for them, I think.
So you're not really a Parsons guy.
Definitely doesn't change, I've seen what he did, and I've spoken with multiple Cowboys fans, as have you, and like they are right. He did kind of fall flat in big moments in big games. So it's, a time to see if he can change that narrative in Green Bay.
But it could also be the pressure that is in Dallas.
Yeah, no doubt. There's a lot of.
Have you watched the Netflix the Cowboys thing?
I did.
I'm almost done with it. The White House and the cocaine. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's a great.
You fire a 2 Super Bowl winning coach. Like the whole thing is nuts to me. If you haven't watched it, guys, it's a great show. But that's it kind of for the Micah Parsons trade. Before we get into games and analysis for that, just wanted to talk, go through kind of last year's playoff teams and see who you guys feel isn't going to make it. Obviously, I think we're all in alignment. The Eagles are going to make it. Let's start with the NFC. The Eagles are going to make the playoffs. I'd be really shocked if as much as I hate them, they're going to make it. We got Detroit, Tampa, Rams, Vikings, Commanders, Packers. Who misses the playoffs from that group? Somebody's missing.
It could be a handful.
All right. Well, which ones do you think?
I mean, the Vikings could easily miss, very easily.
They won 14 games last year.
Yeah, and now have a new quarterback who just is coming off of a
tough division too.
Yeah,
the Bears O-line is way
JJ.
better. All right, that's one of them.
Commanders. Nobody knows what they're going to do this year.
That was going to be my pick,
Yeah.
and I know it's not.
They're
popular.
old.
It's not the age. I just think there's going to be regression.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at some of the games that they won, they were like a Hail Mary.
Like the Bears.
Like crazy finish. Like those are coin flips. They weren't like definitive wins. And I think the way the Eagles just BTA them in that NFC Championship, like exposed completely. And I don't know.
We got a year of tape on Jaden now. I don't love their head coach. I love their offensive coordinator, but that's a good one. What about Tampa Bay?
I think it's their division.
Yeah, I agree.
We don't have enough on Penix. I got to go with Baker, and that staff's been consistent.
What's up with Godwin?
And he's still injured, but
They got Ibuka
they got
now.
Buka.
Yeah.
That's their long-term replacement and
They'll be
answer.
And I like LA actually to be a dark horse and win that division.
But you think LA's a dark horse to win the division?
Yeah. Well, everyone's all over San Francisco.
I'm all over LA as a Super Bowl team.
But a lot of people, that's not popular. Everyone's still thinking Christian McCaffrey.
I'm not. Well,
Purdy.
I saw some craziness today, which I think is insane. I didn't realize that the Seahawks had 10 wins last year.
The Seahawks are another dark horse. If you
Colin Cowherd has them number 6 and as his number 6 team. I'm like, that's insane. Seattle. You like anything about Seattle? Sam Darnold won 14 games last year.
No, I definitely like Seattle. I think that they're a very serviceable team.
They lost. Yeah,
They could definitely
number
squeak
6
out
in the
a few
league,
extra
though.
Wins. No, I don't think they're number 6 in the league.
Yeah, I don't think so either
They're
at
all
all.
in the conference, right?
No, he was saying league.
No, that's aggressive.
And then the Bears, they went 5-12, but what are thoughts? I mean, I don't want to share my thoughts. I'd like to hear.
Well, I thought we were talking about playoff teams.
Yeah, do you think they have a shot at the playoffs?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Do they have a shot? Yes. They would need a lot of things to go their way, which is not common for the Bears. But
Their O-line is good.
yeah,
Like,
major
They
upgrade.
finally, if Caleb has a bad year, I know we've talked about this. Like he sucks. Like he has the O-line now. He's got weapons.
2 years ago, he did nothing but go around saying that Caleb.
Well, you don't
was
think
the next
DJ Moore is
Patrick
that good of a receiver? I would like to hear your opinion of DJ Moore.
2 years ago, it was nothing but Caleb Williams is the next Patrick Mahomes.
no.
Played 1 year. We'll see what happens with this.
You were the
O-line.
one saying it in college.
Any quarterback that's coming into the league that wants part ownership, part of his deal on a contract is just pompous, in my opinion, and is just like, no. So now, like, I set his bar even lower to, like, start making his way up to gain my respect, because to me, it's just like, who are you?
Yeah.
It's the way the NIL is making these kids' heads now. You know, it's like you're coming, you realize, yes, you were great in high school, you were great in college. Now you're coming to play with men.
Yeah.
And you want to come into the quarterback and control these men and tell them to listen to you because you're the commander, right? You're the leader, you're the quarterback.
Yeah.
And they're going to look at you with his painted nails and say, no.
Yeah, the painted nails thing is weird. I'm not a fan.
When
of
did the Caleb switch up happen for you? Because you were such a Caleb Glazer.
Well, no, I think he's going to be
You were
very
like,
good this year.
You had his dick so far down your throat.
Well,
when he
you're
was
the
in
one who
college.
loves Justin Fields and hates DJ Moore.
I'm gonna
do.
make you-
Let's hear
I'm
your
gonna make you
opinion.
a Krispy Kreme hat that has Caleb Williams on it. And you're the
When did it happen?
I'm a Packers fan, and
So it
That's
just
crazy.
happened
hold
when
on,
the
but
Bears
let
got-
me ask David because he's visiting the show here. We've heard your opinion. Would you say DJ Moore is the top 12 receiver in the league? Number one receiver on a team.
top 12, no.
The number one receiver, I guess.
I mean,
top 30, top 25, I guess. Number one receiver. You can say no.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
All
like,
right.
Like, I think he's a serviceable wide receiver. That's like.
So he's a wide
is
receiver, too.
Devonta Smith a number one receiver?
On certain teams, I think he could be.
But maybe,
Yeah, but would he
right?
be good?
Like,
No, AJ's the number one for sure.
right.
Devonta's
So, like, in the system, DJ Moore is serviceable, right?
Yeah.
He's good. But, like,
we'll
look
get another opinion
look
on it.
in Kansas City, like Xavier Worthy, like he works for that type of boring offense.
And they got Rasheed coming back at some point after his whatever
if
he
ever.
did.
What was that? Was that a
That's a
was
team
that a
that's
woman beating? What was that one?
Was it driving? I think it was a driving accident.
Little UGA action, little Georgia.
Oh, Rice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was
Yeah.
driving. I don't know.
But
all
when
right.
did it happen? You're not answering. When did the Caleb switch up happen?
I don't know.
When he went to the Bears? When you had a reason to hate him?
I don't hate the guy. I think he's weird.
Should. He's in your division.
Listen, I think he's going to have a good year. What are your thoughts on Justin Fields on the Jets, though? Speaking of their old quarterback.
We were talking about playoffs.
I think he's going to. That could be. No, I'm just kidding.
I got Fields on an auto draft, and I was about to throw a fucking brick through the wall last night.
Really? For fantasy, I think he's going to be great.
Really?
For fantasy.
Yeah, I'm talking
There's
about fantasy.
difference.
I mean, he thinks Justin Fields
Like
fucking
Jameis
has never
Winston-
been given an opportunity.
He hasn't.
It hasn't.
He was on Pittsburgh.
But Pittsburgh's offense is run the damn ball. It's not like
You
quarterback
know what
conducive.
people do to defend Pittsburgh and Mike Tomlin? He's been over 500 for 10 years.
Why do you
straight.
make some
why?
voice like that,
'Cause
Vic?
that's
He
you.
does some fucking. I don't talk like that. I don't have.
Vic, does he talk
I don't
like
have I don't talk about no sprinkles. I don't have no voice like that.
Like it's been like the fact that that's how bad.
the amount of
Pittsburgh-
Jew jokes is
like
just
it's
out
they-
of control.
They get excited over being over 500.
All right. Well, we'll see how Justin Fields does with yet another team.
He's not going to have a good chance to do well.
Literally, Garrett Wilson, top 5 receiver. You're gonna probably say Garrett Wilson isn't a number 1 receiver with these comments today.
No, Garrett Wilson is a number one wide receiver, I think, but he's just on a really bad
Yeah,
team.
he's on the Jets, dude.
Yeah. Well, he's got a great quarterback there. Right?
I don't think Fields is going to be that bad. I think that's what the Jets need. They need a mobile quarterback. You can't put a 40-year-old in the backfield and say, hey, good luck and run out there, because we saw what he does when Aaron Rodgers ran with a flag. He tore his ACL.
Rodgers was good at the end of last year. His numbers were great.
All right, AFC playoff teams that won't make it.
Look at you leading the charge here.
Because you're getting off topic.
All right. So last year we had the Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Texans, Chargers, Steelers, and Broncos all in the playoffs, with the Bengals narrowly missing. Bonds, we'll start with you. Who do you got out of the playoffs here?
I don't know. I guess probably the Steelers.
100%.
Yeah, Probably the Steelers, and you just flip-flop the Bengals and the Steelers. I like everybody else.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs don't make it.
Whoa.
That's a hot take.
Whoa.
I mean, they were like 12-0 in one possession. That's gonna change.
That's gonna, yeah, I agree.
They will lose less.
But I still think they get.
I think Denver's going.
I think Denver's
11-12
division. Denver's winning.
I love
And then
Denver.
what,
I
you
love
don't
them.
think
They're at
the
plus
Chiefs
300 to
get a
win the
wild card
division.
spot.
Yeah, but it all depends. Like I think, depending on how these other divisions shake out, Denver can cause a problem for the Chiefs because the wild card, like those other divisions, if they're not too competitive, other teams are going to get easy wins.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City has to play Denver twice. They have to play their Chargers twice. And I know we're going to get into like week 1 matchups, but like I think Kansas City is going to have trouble in Brazil.
Well, yeah, we'll dive into that. I guess a couple teams on here I wanted to discuss that weren't in the playoffs that could make it. Tennessee Titans. No, I'm kidding. We're not talking about the Titans yet. Apparently, I'm obsessed with the Titans, according to him. So
You are.
You have weird obsessions, man.
yeah, that's true, David. Apparently, the weird obsessions with the sprinkles. But the two teams I want to talk about is the Bengals and then your Patriots. I guess, David, let's start with the Patriots. What do you think? They won 4 games last year. They're not winning the division. I think you can agree that the Bills are going to win the division. But wild card, they've made a lot of improvements and a great, head coach. What do you think of the Patriots?
It's gonna be May. No, he's. I think
That was good.
I've been practicing. After I shower, I sit in the mirror and I just like look at myself. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't look at myself when I get out of the shower.
I hope your wife watches this episode.
I'll make her and just strap her eyes. You're watching this. I need the view. No, I think the Patriots are gonna be like half decent. Like 4 wins is disrespectful. I don't know what they're.
It's like an 8.5.
8.5.
8?
Yeah.
8.5.
8.5. They gave him a 4-win bump. Well, technically 5 to hit the over.
That's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. But if they hit 9, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, right? Like I think Drake May is actually like pretty damn good. I like him more than your boy Caleb. And
Is Stephon Diggs still number 1 receiver?
oh,
I'm asking the question.
I mean, how many boat rides has the guy done?
Wasn't he down in Miami doing a bunch of shit
he was.
with Cardi? I don't even know. All right, well, let's talk about the team that I think I love their offense, the Bengals, but for the love of God, Bengals, your defense is trash. I know they re-signed Hendrickson. The Shamar Stewart situation was a whole summer fucking thing. The preseason, yeah, their offense looked good, but their defense is still in shambles. I don't know how they get into the playoffs. I mean, they're going to score, but I just think defensively I don't love their coach. What do you think, David?
Yeah, I think they get in the playoffs. They're not start. I think they started like 0-3 the last 2 years or something.
Last
like
3 years, they're like 1-11 or something.
right? Something crazy.
And Burrow played in preseason, and he looked great.
He looked phenomenal. Like I
I think they might lose week 1. I'm not going to lie.
who do they got again?
Cleveland.
Who's throwing the ball in Cleveland?
Well, you would have been the guy who last year.
Flacco?
Joe Flacco.
Starting. Yeah, but last year, the Patriots, everyone's down on them, and they fucking lost to Cincy. Cincy hasn't proven they can win early in the year.
But that's changing, and that's what I'm saying. Like they always just miss the playoffs, or they just make it. And I think like those 1 or 2 games that are going to be dubs is going to be what flips them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm trying to look up if there's any other teams on here that could. Miami was 8-9, Indy was 8-9. I don't think either of those are really playoff teams.
No, Jacksonville. Like
Jacksonville's interesting.
Like if they won the
They
division,
can win the division.
would you be like, oh my god, no?
No,
I mean
that
they were
division is
they were
ass.
in the like AFC Championship like what 5-6 years ago. Like,
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah. Duval, baby. Duval with Liam Cohen. Remember when he did the
Got-
Duval?
You got Travis Hunter now. Like I don't know.
Is he playing both sides of the ball?
He's listed as a starting wide receiver, backup corner.
To be honest, I was watching the Cowboys thing and fucking Dion, unbelievable. Just that he was able to play offense, defense.
I didn't even realize Dion played offense.
Yeah, I didn't.
I knew he played baseball, but
I didn't know he played. He's unreal. He's prime.
Crazy.
So yeah, that's it. So I guess kind of going off of that, we'll start with whoever's ready. What's the Super Bowl prediction? We're starting tomorrow.
Jesus.
David might be ready. He's going to say the Eagles.
No, I'll let him go first.
NFC, I will give the nod to the Eagles to get back there. God, the AFC is such a toss-up. I don't think it's the Chiefs, which makes me very happy. But in the same breath, I also don't think that it's the Bills that come out of the AFC either, just because I haven't been given a reason to trust them to get out of the AFC yet. They can't do it. So maybe, you know what? Their defense is so bad. I was gonna say give me the Bengals, but their defense is just so bad. I would not be surprised if it's either the Eagles Ravens or Eagles Bengals. I could see a world where both of those happen.
All right, so he's locked in on the Eagles. You're gonna say the Eagles.
I mean, yeah, my heart wants to say the Eagles. I'm trying to think like who else could contend with us not to, so I don't just pick my team. It's just that's not fun. In the NFC, outside of us, like, don't sleep on a team like Tampa. Like, if Philly plays Tampa in the NFC Championship,
I was at that game in Tampa when you guys got boat race.
we can't beat them. Like, there's certain teams that, like,
Are they playing them in the regular season?
They are September 28th in Tampa. I'll probably be there, so come find me. At lot 4. No, I have no idea. But yeah, like, Tampa's like our kryptonite. We just can't, like, so I was praying we didn't play them, and I think you guys played Tampa, no? You beat them and then you played us. That's what it was. Like, I was praying to play you guys.
No, we played you in the wild card. I thought we didn't win a playoff game last year.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
I don't know. So there was a team that basically played Tampa that we were gonna play Tampa, and I was like, oh, please, baby Jesus, no. Like,
this is good to know about people about the Tampa Eagles, the Tampa Dominoes.
It's like a rivalry that no one like realized.
Baker just
like,
has your number.
In the early 2000s, like when we had Andy Reid and stuff, like we had the number 1 defense, they had number 2, then they were number 1 there with Warren Sapp and all that. They won the last game at the Vet. Like, they blew us out. Like, that's just, I don't know. Like, that's our kryptonite. So Tampa's a little sneaky, but Super Bowl prediction, I'm just going to stick with my birds. Eagles, and I'd say Baltimore, but I would love nothing more than a Buffalo, Philadelphia Super Bowl. That tailgate would be absolutely insane. We actually played Buffalo this year, so we'll see, but it could be a Super Bowl preview.
Gotcha. I got
you, buddy.
I got mine. I've been talking about them all summer.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams,
the
people.
Rams.
Their defense. I mean, we talked about them before. Young defense, superstar wide receivers on the outside, great running game, great coach. Stafford, I'm a little concerned about the injury, but if they get to the play, I mean, he had a great game.
They almost beat us.
I know, in the snow. So I think with that defense getting it better, the coaching, the quarterback, that's 2 things I'm going to look at. I love the Rams to win the Super Bowl. And then coming down to the AFC, I think Baltimore actually gets over the hump this year and makes it and loses to the Rams. Finally, we're going to see Chiefs regression here. I think the Bills, the quarterback play, right, we're going to see week 1. We'll talk about the Bills-Ravens, but the quarterback play is pretty comparable with those two, obviously, with the MVPs and everything. I just think the Ravens overall.
Last year's MVP to Allen was such an asterisk.
Really, you think?
Of course, dude. It's if Lamar didn't win it the year before, it's Lamar's MVP.
Yeah.
It's Lamar's. Look at the numbers. Like,
No, the numbers don't lie, but yeah.
But anyway, continue. Yes, they are comparable quarterbacks.
Yeah, but I mean, Harbaugh's just giving me reason to fucking hate him with his decisions in the playoffs and the amount they run the ball and stuff. I think they got like a 2-year window left, especially with Derrick Henry there in Baltimore. So I love their roster. I love what they do with their defense, special teams, and everything. So I think they finally get over the hump. But the team that I'm looking for in 2 years, which I think is going to do well, again, we've talked about it, Denver. I mean, defensive player of the year, coach, quarterback. I just think he's a little too young and inexperienced in the playoffs for them to make that next step this year. But him for year 3 with what they've brought on from the Niners and stuff, watch out for the Denver Broncos. So Rams over the Ravens is my Super Bowl prediction. I think the Chiefs make the AFC Championship game and finally lose to somebody. So the Bills get knocked out in the divisional by the Chiefs again is my prediction.
Really?
Yeah, again.
I don't think the Chiefs even get that far. Like,
really?
I don't think the Chiefs are going to win their division, so they're going to be on the road.
Yeah.
They'll rig it for them. The rig jog's coming.
I think that's going to stop.
No, it'll never stop.
I hope it does.
What about the Chargers? We didn't really talk about them. 11-6 last year with Harbaugh first year. Top 10 quarterback.
They're just like a very
They lost Slater though, which is a big
they're
deal.
a very boring team.
They're boring.
You know,
Lad McConkey, you're not allowed.
I like
boring.
Amari and Hampton. Like I think.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I think the Chargers win that Week 1 game against the Chiefs, and that sets the tone for the regression of the Chiefs.
All right, well let's talk about that. Even though it's the second game, we'll talk about Cowboys Eagles after. But David, yeah, Chiefs Chargers in Brazil. These two usually play each other very close in the past. So what are you looking at here for this Chiefs Chargers game?
Yeah, I just think the Chargers are going to try to control the clock, keep Mahomes off the field. Amari and Hampton, the new running back there, I think he's a stud. If they can just set the tone for the game, they'll win. And I know that can be said with any team, but it really needs to be done with the Chiefs, because look what the Eagles did in the Super Bowl. Same thing, right? We got at Mahomes early, he was rattled, and everything just started falling apart real quick, like in a blink of an eye.
Well, the Chargers just lost Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
okay.
We're talking about pressure.
I just don't think without Rice, they don't have Rice week one, right? Like some of their receivers are gone. Like
Andy Reid with extra time to prep, but he is facing Harbaugh, who's a great coach.
It's in Brazil.
Yeah.
Like it's not even.
Who's the home team?
Does it matter?
I think the Chiefs.
The Chiefs?
No. The Chargers. Excuse me.
I was gonna say, because that team loses a home game. That's huge.
Oh,
In a division, that is.
yeah. I mean,
You're losing an in-division home game. That's huge.
They have the London games and now the Madrid.
I know. I
games.
can't stand it. If I was a coach, I'd lose my mind.
Yeah,
Especially
it throws off your routine.
if you play
Routine, you lose a
international,
home
it
game.
should not be a divisional game,
I agree.
because a divisional opponent's always going to play you well, and those home games, like he was saying, are so crucial.
That's fair. That's it.
Like,
I like that take, David. I
We
think
played like Green Bay in Brazil last year, and that was okay because it was like. But if it was like the Cowboys game, which we can segue into,
that's kind of fucked, honestly, that they're doing that.
I've
in a
been
division
saying
game.
that for
I like
years.
what you just. I like that. All right, NFL. What's big? David's gonna be the new commissioner this year. I saw Mr. Beast did some YouTube ad. That was interesting. Speaking of maybe a sprinkle here, Cowboys Eagles, maybe a sprinkle on Cowboys money line.
I mean, everything's always worth a sprinkle. A big dog is always worth a
It's
sprinkle.
worth a sprinkle for Vic.
Always. Vic loves
Vic
sprinkles.
loves the big dogs. Yeah.
No, a big dog is always worth a sprinkle, dude. It literally always.
I mean, like, let's just think about this. I mean, obviously the Eagles should win, but if we're talking about like upsets, we see them every year. We see them early in the season. People get knocked out. We'll talk about Survivor in a little bit, but it wouldn't shock me. It's a division game if the Cowboys come out and win this game. The Dak's back. Their defense is whatever, but in a shootout, still got Dak, a top 12 quarterback in my opinion. They play them every year. I don't know. Could be worth a little sprinkle there.
No, I don't hate it, and pains me to say that, right? At the end of the day, yes, Cowboy Nation, I know I'm an Eagles fan, and yes, Cowboy Nation, I know Dak is 9-4 against the Eagles.
He's 9-4 against the Eagles.
He is 9-4 against.
I didn't know that.
A lot of the times that we've played the Cowboys and we've been winning, or we whoop their ass, like it was.
He's been hurt.
He's been out.
Yeah.
Like, so at the end of the day, like, have the Eagles beaten Dak on a consistent basis? The answer is no. If Dak and their offensive line, which is not the same offensive line like they used to have, but if their offensive line can just hold back our defensive front, we are in trouble. Like, and I don't like saying it because there's.
So you don't like the Eagles minus 8.5 here?
No, I think we whoop their ass. But
You can see a world.
I don't hate, right. I don't hate like the sprinkle idea, because if their offensive line can hold our defensive front, our corners, like, we're not that deep anymore. We're not the same.
So you're afraid of CD and Pickens out there?
Who
I
is
mean, who wouldn't be?
when they have their starting quarterback?
Yeah, when they have
Like,
him.
you give
He'll probably get fucking
you give
injured.
Dak time, but I also see a world, which I think this world will happen, that our defensive front will treat it like they did in the Super Bowl and just destroy Dak and destroy
Is your
their
O-line,
offensive-
is your O-line pretty healthy right now?
Our O-line?
Yeah.
Yeah. Landon's apparently back too. The man had surgery like 2 weeks ago, and that's why
Beast.
the line jumped. It was 6.5. It's like 8.5 now.
Well, I think a little bit from the Micah news. It had to have jumped a half point from Micah being gone.
No, but I still think I got it like a couple days ago after Micah at like 6.5
Six?
or 7. I think it went to 7.5.
I mean, you
and
could
then
tease the Eagles down to 1.5. or not 1.5, 2.5 now.
If you need -110 teasers, hit us up.
He's your guy.
-110. Just
Yeah, but like I see a world where Dallas can win. I mean, again, it's a divisional game. Can the Bears beat the Packers? Absolutely.
So you wouldn't use them in a survivor pool, the Eagles this week?
No.
Yeah.
There's much.
We'll talk about that. What do you think about the total though? Over under?
What is it? Do you know?
I think it was like 47.
I like the over.
47.5. Yeah.
I like the over.
I love it.
You love points.
I love the over. Actually.
I love it
because
I think we get some.
You like the under? Is that why you like it?
I think we get some. I think we get some bullshit under happen at the end because, like, I don't know, Vegas got cooked last year from the public.
Yeah.
Any guy with the NFL back tomorrow is gonna be like, "Let me hammer the fucking over."
The reason why I like the over is because with both worlds, right? Like we did two different outcomes that we potentially like and that could happen. If the Eagles whoop their ass, you mean to tell me Dallas isn't going to put up like 13 points?
Yeah.
Like, I could see the Eagles like 30.
No, they could get some garbage time fucking points. Yeah.
Nonsense. I mean, look at this. I keep referencing the Super Bowl. Well, the Super Bowl was 40-6 with 3 minutes left, and the final was 40-22.
Yeah,
but like,
that's true. That's true.
In the flip, you mean to tell me that the Dallas Cowboys defense, which is just as good as the Bengals defense, is going to hold back our offense? Like we're putting up like Dallas would have to put up 28 minimum to win this game.
All right, I like that take there.
Before we move off this game,
or am I crazy?
No, I agree. But one thing that I wanted to ask, and you're like definitely a big Eagles fan. What's your take on this whole like Sirianni, Jalen, like Jalen not wearing a Super Bowl ring, Sirianni not bringing the team out for the banner raising? Like, are they almost going a little too hard with the we're on to this year?
No.
You're fully on board with it.
I love it.
Okay.
I've.
It's in the past. It's last year.
You still love the coach?
He's like a flower. If you put a little water on him, he blossoms. That's like something he would say. Like I think he did say that in his presser. But like, yeah, I love it. I don't want them out there. Keep everything routine. Like let the banner go up, whatever. You come out for the anthem, you kick off. Like that is, these guys are all wired for schedule. There's a clock like we have in here that's on the wall in the locker room, and it's all on a schedule. That's why some guys get thrown off at halftime at the Super Bowl, because it's a elongated halftime. It's a halftime that these guys are not accustomed to. All these players, and like I've interned and did equipment stuff for like, and like not professional, but it was indoor arena football and like the UFL. So I've been in locker rooms where some of these guys that were NFL or the previous NFL post, whatever guys, they're all creatures of habit, and they all have a routine. These guys will come into a locker room and do the same thing every damn time because that is what they do. The way they take off their pads, the way they put on their pads, the way some will get spatted early, some will get spatted later. Like they're all creatures of habit. So to have them come out to look at a banner that, cool, you won the Super Bowl, move on. And Jalen, on that note, like he's a Jordan brand guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's been hanging out with Michael Jordan a lot, actually. And he's been asking Michael Jordan, like, what did you do? How do you, and it's that mindset.
I love that for him that he's doing that.
I love it,
Michael.
But like it's one trait that I hated about Jalen actually in the beginning until he proved me wrong, because he's too cool, calm, collected at times. I like the Baker, the Tom Brady's, the guys that like you see them on the sideline.
Show emotion.
They're like just going crazy, getting in the guys' faces.
Like Troy Aikman in the fucking Cowboys doc.
But Jalen, he would like do something bad, or the offense would do something bad, and then he just like goes to the sideline and like sits there like that Pablo Escobar meme, like he's just like sitting like on the like all alone. And I was like, dude, like do something.
You guys are reading Inner Excellence, where the fuck that stupid book is.
Great book. I have it.
Is it a great book?
Yeah, I should have brought it for you.
I should probably read it. I need it. All right, next game. My Green Bay Packers. Micah Parsons is apparently getting injections, or we'll see what happens there. We were 1-5 in the division last week, playing Detroit with all those changes. -2.5 is the spread here. He's probably holding his nose, trying to do an impersonation of me over there.
I'm scratching my face.
He's on his phone, texting God knows who.
Boss.
I think we win this game against the Lions. We lost at home, or both games last year. So we come out with the year. Micah has a good.
A lot of leg.
What?
Vic, look at the amount of leg he's showing, dude.
Why are you taking pictures of me live? All right, Packers.
He has an OnlyFans.
Packers -2.5. People, I know I'm biased here. We'll see if I send it out as a play. David, what do we think? Packers lines 425.
That is such a. It's in Green Bay, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
New coordinators, new center.
Yeah. I still think Detroit wins.
Yeah,
Like,
don't overthink it.
I hate to like say it because
You won't even bet on it.
I'm not touching the
I
game.
take action. I don't lay action.
This is the thing. I think it reminds me a little bit of like, you know, when like certain weird things are like overly hyped and it like affects the lines in Vegas.
Yeah.
Look at like UNC TCU.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
love TCU. That was free money, right? So like
That was a prime example.
like I think this whole Ben Johnson thing, like, yes, Ben Johnson is great, but the players are the players, man. And you still have Amon-Ra, you still got Goff, you still got Gibbs, you still got Montgomery, you still have that line. Like, what are you guys gonna like? What's your defense gonna do? Micah or no Micah? I don't think it makes a difference. Are you gonna put up? Are the Green Bay Packers gonna put up 30 plus on Detroit?
We're talking about Detroit Lions outside, not indoors, which they played most of their games last year indoors.
Outside,
Outside
it's
in
like 90
September.
degrees
It's
outside.
gorgeous.
And also, if you recall, Detroit last year in the playoffs against Washington got their fucking asses handed to them.
In the playoffs, when
Yeah.
it's cold.
No, that was indoors. I was just saying in general. Their last game they played, they looked like absolute dog shit.
Without
I think
Aiden.
the moment was
Is Aiden back? Aiden's fully healthy, right?
Aiden's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was without Aiden.
Yeah. He's a beast. But apparently, us getting Micah isn't a big deal, but them getting Aiden back, that's a fucking big deal.
Yeah, because Aiden's shown to show up in big moments.
What big moments? The guy's never played in a fucking playoff game.
I guess that's
No,
fair point. Fair point.
Look, I'm not saying Micah is not going to affect it if he plays and gets these like epidurals or whatever he's getting.
I think
right?
he's going to play. He better. We just paid him a fuckload of money.
But are you going to put up 30 plus? That is the question. Like, if you think you're winning this game 20-10, that ain't happening. If you think you're like, you need to put up minimum three touchdowns.
Have you seen? I mean, we don't even need to get into splits. I think the Lions are a different team when they got to play outdoors. And they beat us last year, and it wasn't like they scored the breaks off. It was raining. I think we're getting solid weather for this week. I just don't think they're a great outdoor team. And I think losing their center with the way our line is, plus Ben Johnson, plus their DC, I just think they're going to be flustered in week one.
If this game was in November, I'd agree with you entirely.
Well, by then, their center is going to have played, and their O&D coordinator is going to have experience.
No, but the weather, like Lambeau is not. It's not. Lambeau's I've never been. I actually want to go. It's on my bucket list. Maybe you'll take me or something.
Yeah.
But like
Eagles, Packers, we'll go.
it is this year in Green Bay.
Yeah.
But my son is probably going to be coming like that weekend, so I can't. But anyway, it's not like a scary place to play. It's a small, older stadium. It's historic. Like, it's not. You're not going into Seattle with the 12th man and the noise. You're not going into Arrowhead with the noise. Like, I feel like the Packers fans are just so like you get very upset and emotional and like, whatever. But like, I feel like everyone there's really nice. They're just a Midwest.
No, it's. I mean, for a division game, it's gonna get loud, but I mean,
you don't hype up Micah Parsons.
This guy hates He would be mad if the Patriots had got him.
I think like I'm in between you. Like, I'm not totally like Micah is trash. I think he's a game wrecker, but I'm not gonna be like Micah Parsons.
I'm not saying they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
We're just talking about a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens with the shots. Last big game of the week, Bills-Ravens matchup from last year's playoffs. Matt, let's start with you. What do you think? Bills-Ravens?
Biasly, I want the Ravens. Super biasly.
Oh, that's fair. I think we got a great game.
I do. I agree.
We can get some great highlights. David?
It's in Baltimore, right? Or
No.
Buffalo? It's in Buffalo. No, it's in Buffalo. Yeah, I actually know people going to that. Yeah, it's in Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm just looking what the spread is at right now. 1.5 for Buffalo.
Yeah, give me Buffalo. It's the last season of the
Yes,
of the
high
stadium.
mark. Yes,
home opener. It's a coin flip. It's a very tight game, but give me Buffalo in Buffalo. The fans are going to be going crazy. I think it's going to like this game, even though it's week 1, could be the difference
Yeah.
in that
Seeding.
AFC bye.
Yeah,
Like
no doubt.
tiebreaker. Like these teams could easily end with the same record. And like, yeah, I mean, like the Bengals are going to be just so like foaming at the mouth. Like if Baltimore drops early. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. My lean right now is just gonna go Buffalo, as you said, with being the home team here, and the whole thing with Hard Knocks. Like, they didn't have to do Hard Knocks this year. They wanted to do it.
Yeah, because they were a playoff team. It's usually
they didn't have to.
And they sing Panic at the Disco, which is awesome.
They got James Cook back and everything. So. Yeah, I'll go Bills here. We'll get a competitive game. I think we get about a field goal, max touchdown. I think we get a close game.
What I like for betting purposes is, and like coin flips like that, I actually would look at the Buffalo team total. Like for like spread irrelevant, right?
Yeah.
But like I think Buffalo team total would be the edge.
All right. I like that. I put sprinkle parlays in here, but I just put sprinkles on there. I don't know. We're going to have to do a sprinkle segment. But Survivor week 1, we are in the Circus Survivor, David. We are taking, which I got shamed at for confirming yesterday in a group chat with people.
We've probably talked about taking the Denver Broncos.
That was going to be my pick.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Why do you like them?
The last 5 weeks straight. And last night, he goes, like this message if you want to lock in the Broncos.
I definitely did not hold my nose when I said that.
Yes, he did. He sent a voice message and he did it, Vic.
It says the guy, by the way, this guy never wears shorts, ever.
Don doesn't wear shorts.
Wow, I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Don doesn't wear shorts.
Is that why he took the pictures? Because he's like, oh, this is what legs
but he's
look
also
like.
he's showing a lot of leg.
So am I. But
yeah, you got some tree trunks there, baby.
Yeah.
I've been doing leg day. I got a leg day tomorrow. You fuck.
Denver was my team. Like you asked me, like think of a Survivor team. That was actually like
that's what we're going with.
Great week.
Why do you like them against Tennessee?
I think like Denver. One, we've all discussed like they could win the division. They're a great team. Tennessee, Cam Ward, his first game in the NFL. Denver defense, nerd. Like it's gonna be.
I'm gonna be going. This is gonna be my thing all year with the Survivors. I'm gonna be going nuts for those games.
Like
you're gonna be going nuts for those games, and the whole week leading up to it, you're gonna like overthink it a million times.
Yeah, but last year, week 1 Survivor, fucking
Bengals, Patriots, and the Patriots won.
Week 2, Ravens at home. Ravens are really going to start 0-2 against the Raiders at home? They lost. So don't just say these teams are fucking out of it. Like, try to find a reason why.
I just think Cam Ward, it's a big moment.
No, I agree.
First NFL game. Denver's going to be great. And what's nice is because it's Survivor, like Denver, we all are high on them, but there will be times where they'll.
They're also really good
Denver.
at home in September for some reason.
They're just gonna they're a hard team to predict. There's games that they'll come and that they should win and get blown out. Like look at them like last year. There was a few that they dropped. Get rid of them now. Like take it.
So just to confirm with both of you, you would be more shocked because the line's about the same if Denver loses than if the Cowboys beat the Eagles. Those are the two big spreads.
I would be more shocked.
Yeah. Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would not be shocked, honestly, if the Cowboys somehow win that game.
No.
Right.
Neither would I. It's a division game. It's fucking.
So last year, as a Pats fan, your confidence level going into that game was?
I had zero expectations.
You had a veteran quarterback, though. The thing I don't like about Tennessee is that they have a rookie going on the road in a tough environment with their best receivers going to be locked up by fucking Surtain. So I don't have any. I've had my interns look into it. I don't see any reason. I'll be shocked if Tennessee wins. But he's not going to hedge, so interesting.
No, but you love to be contrarian because you get like horny for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter you into a second Survivor, not the Circle one, just a cheaper one. And I'm going to let you do like all your $100. Contrarian shit. Just that way you can look stupid and waste my money.
Wait, you're gonna pay for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it.
Well, on camera, Vic, he said this.
And I'm gonna give it just so you can do all your contrarian bullshit.
I think you're joking.
No. I'll find like a $50, Survivor.
There's a couple $100 ones I know.
It's not your money, so let's do 50.
Because I want to get in some. I want to get in one. But like the Broncos at home, they're good at home, like you said. They're
Very good in September, like excellent.
yeah. Like, I know it's preseason stuff. Like they say, don't pay attention to preseason, and preseason doesn't matter. But did you watch the Broncos at all in the preseason?
Yeah, a little bit.
So my wife's from Colorado, so I watch the Broncos like for her family and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And they were blowing. Like their offense was on fire. Like their heads were on fire. Like they were putting up numbers. I think like they had like 21 points in like the first quarter in one of the games. Like the later ones when Bo Nix and like
Yeah, their O-line's nasty, D-line's nasty, defensive player of the year. I mean, all right.
RJ Harvey, 2 touchdowns.
No more talk on Denver. We have the last segment here. Our intern Lindsay was mad I didn't record this yesterday, but I wanted Mons to be here. Podium picks, guys. David, I'd sent this to you. Matt, you can definitely do this one. Top 3 NFL announcers. You can even do, I know this is, I love this shit, but either a pairing or you can just do an individual person if you want.
God, see, like when he first burst onto the scene, my number one, I'd be like Tony Romo right away because he was great.
Oh, Jim. Oh, Jim.
I don't know, Jim. And then he started talking too much, but I will put Tony up there, at least in the top 3. I'm not gonna give it a rank. I'm just gonna give it top 3.
All right. Tony Romo.
So I'll put Tony up there in the top 3. Definitely not like Phil or.
What about Al?
Yeah, I'd probably put Al.
Al's washed, bro.
He's washed.
Mike Tirico,
staple.
Syracuse guy. I love Mike.
It's a staple guy.
All right. Al Michaels, number 2.
He's in there.
In
He's
the
in there,
top
yeah.
3.
Brady sucked last year. I can't lie. I just want to say him just to say him. But
in defense of Brady, though, you know why he sucked?
What do you mean?
He gets a list. It's like really long.
Things he can't say.
He can't do. Like he cannot go to the other teams and interview the coach. Like
yeah.
Like because he owns part of the Raiders, so he can't do any like research. He's just going in there to be pretty. Like that's.
So Matt, well, who's your third though?
I'd probably just give it to Nance.
All right,
Yeah.
He's
David, who do you think?
Tony. Jim.
Oh yeah, that gets me going.
It gets you going.
That gets me going.
Mike Tirico, Al Michaels, like 2A, 2B, like they're just back and forth. But my third, they're not really announcers, but I'm gonna wild card go off the whim here. The Mannings.
Oh, right,
okay.
fair.
Like I feel
Very
like they
fun.
announce Monday Night Football in a
fun.
weird way, like kind of like they give their analysis. I like watching the games, and when these quarterbacks like a Peyton or Romo, why I put Romo 1 is you're watching, and then they'll just be like, "Oh, this is what I would do here, and I'm gonna do," and they do it.
Yeah.
Like they know, and I love that. Versus at my bottom, I know you didn't ask, but Collinsworth, like completely worthless.
All right.
I hate Chris Collinsworth.
Good to know there. I'm gonna go a little more cruise here. This is kind of my thing here. Can I go top 5?
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Knock
right.
yourself out.
We'll go top 5. Nance and Romo. I'm just a huge Nance guy, so he's number 1. Number 2, and they have grown on me because I did not used to like them, but now that I've heard stories about how Troy Aikman gets fucked up on Miller Lite games, Troy and Joe, I think I used to not like them, and they're my number 2 now. Number 3, I'm just gonna go with like an actual, because I don't think Brady's that great. Kevin Burkhardt, I think, does a great job with Fox. Number 4, I grew up an Iron Eagle guy. He was the New Jersey Nets announcer when I was watching the Nets. Shout out Jersey. The one thing I liked about Jersey there, New Jersey Nets.
The jersey's perfect.
But Iron Eagle, number 4. He actually is going to be announcing this year with J.J. Watt. He switched from
cool.
Charles Davis. And then number 5, I was going to say Joe Davis from Fox. He does the baseball. I think he's pretty good. I don't know. I'm blanking on the number 5 guy.
Like Olsen.
No.
Didn't you ask for 5?
Yeah, I had a 5th. It was so close.
So you asked for an extended one, and now you're.
If you say
blanking on
Chris
the extended
Collinsworth,
one.
I'm jumping over and gonna attack you.
No, it's a number 1 guy. Hold on, I gotta find this. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna let you two talk for a second.
No, but yeah,
just gonna keep
Joe.
watching you.
See, Joe and Buck and Aikman.
Oh, I have a good one because he's so fucking hype. Kevin Harlan. He just has so much energy, and he's great for NBA, but for NFL, just his
I know
touchdown.
nobody talked about it either because the prompt was NFL, but the number 1 out of everyone is NCAA, Gus Johnson.
I mean, you would listen to games mute if you could.
I would love to listen to a few games muted here and there, no doubt. But Gus Johnson, he makes it.
David, are you a sound on guy or no?
Yeah, I'm a sound on guy.
You can say no. I mean,
No. Totally. It's funny because like a lot of the announcers annoy the shit out of me, but I still like hearing them, even though I know.
I like hearing the crowd noise.
No, it's the crowd noise is like it's just more so like to hear what's going. If a player goes down or something like that, I want to know what the hell is going on, so I'm not just like on Twitter, you know.
That's fair.
But yeah, sound on. Even though a lot of these announcers just glaze like Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's why I hate
Collinsworth.
Collinsworth. Yeah, it's just like a kicker.
I mean, my
Did you see
Sunday
that
night
thing with
football, I'm like already falling asleep at fucking 8:30. So I'm like,
I think like the Lions like kicked the field goal and he was like, "Oh, that's like a Patrick Mahomes." It's like, why are you talking about a quarterback that's not even playing the damn game and the dude just kicked an extra point? Right?
also R.I.P. Greg Gumbel, who passed away last year. That was
wow, yeah.
very, very sad if you watch the Cowboys doc. But we are wrapping up here. David, where can the people find you? I know you're selling your picks on Winnable still, right?
I dabble.
He
Yeah, but
dabbles.
yeah, Winnable David is me, myself on IG. Add me, I'll add you back, sure. But yeah, it was a
He ain't
pleasure.
gonna out you back unless you're an Eagles fan, people. Mons, any bold predictions? Last thoughts for NFL Week 1? Are you excited? We talked about games today. I feel like you were in a lot better shape today.
Yeah, because it's been 4 months of what's your favorite sport to bet on? What's your best beat? What's your
Don't
worst
listen to
beat?
him, Vic. Don't listen.
Vic knows I'm right.
Well,
Give me the Pats money line. Give me the Pats spread. Pats everything. Drake May MVP.
Before you go, give me one team that you didn't think, like everyone's just sleeping on something, one team. Everyone's
the
sleeping.
Rams still. I'm still going with the Rams.
It's a little.
So
They're sleeping on the Rams. I think
like 5 and like 13 or what would it
honestly, I think that Giants defense is gonna be fucking
That's
nasty.
what I said. The Giant. That's mine.
Their defense is gonna be nasty, and honestly, I think they cover 'em and possibly win that game against Washington. I know we didn't talk about it, but
No, the Giants are my sleepy, extra sleepy, like dormant.
they added Abdul Carter to that fucking defense.
They're going to be like how we look at the Broncos in the next 3 years. If their defense wins championships, their defense can keep it in. Their quarterback play is not. I mean, as Dart looks great,
Yeah.
Russ, Jameis, like it's not Daniel Jones. You know, like Malik Neighbors is there now. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you don't know, Jim. But yeah, thank you guys for a great show. Been watching the Netflix Cowboys doc. Arch Manning, Jerry Jones, we'll get him.
What is he doing?
Going fast.
Holy
Vic said
shit.
wrap it up. So thank you
Oh my
guys for a
God.
great show. Enjoy week 1. Peace out.
I had my head down. I don't know. I just feel like
Here go Arch Manning. I'm like, what did Arch Manning do?
He goes, wrap it up.
Oh, sorry.